Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are enjoying the episodes and that it is supporting you in creating the life that you desire. And so last week I took a poll on my Insta stories and there was some very interesting responses. And so this episode is going to be all about how to get out of your own way. Who can relate to that? I know I can. I did a lot before the journey of transformation, and in some ways I still do it. It just looks different. So let's jump in. The first question I asked was, who was ready for transformation in their life? Who wanted to create change? A lot of people said yes. Great. Then I asked, what was standing in your own way? And a lot of people responded with, I'm standing in my own way, which I thought was fascinating and amazing as well, because at least these people had the awareness and knew that they were the ones that were standing in their own way. And I could totally relate to that, right? The other question was, what is standing in your way? Time and money were the two popular answers. And so let's jump right in, right? So I remember growing up in the foster care system and I had a slogan. And the slogan went, if it's free, it's for me, right? And so that got old after a while because I realized that the best investment that I'm going to make is me. And so with all the years of self-development and transformation and therapy and all these different programs that have enriched me in so many different ways, I have no regrets about the money, the investments that I have made for that to have happened, right? I mean, I'm talking seminars, workshops, and I'm just getting started. I know that there are different programs that I want to do because here's the thing, I always want to be evolving and growing and learning, right? I want to be learning until I draw my last breath because I don't know everything. There's always going to be something to learn. And I know that the best investment is me because then I get to use the investment that I've made and support other people in making that investment in themselves. You see how that goes, right? You see what I did there? And so what I'm inviting you to do is think about the investment that you're making in yourself, right? Think about where you put your money, whether it is vacations or the nightclub, drinks, whatever it is. And there's no judgment around it, right? You get to invest in whatever it is that you want, but I want to bring to your attention that investments also include yourself. And that is the best investment you're ever going to make, right? Think about it. Time. Time came up, which I thought was very interesting. In my experience, time comes from you. You get to create time. I've learned that people make time for what they want. And at the end of the day, if you say that you want to go after your dreams and your goals and do these amazing things in the world, you're going to make time for it. You're going to prioritize it. That may mean not watching that novella or that TV show on ABC. What are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to let go? What are you willing to do in order to have what you say you want? Really, really get clear and think about that. Getting in my own way. That came up too as an answer to what was holding people back from the journey of transformation and going after their dreams. And I can totally relate to that, right? Because I was always getting in my own way. And it looked like self-sabotage, it looked like making excuses, it looked like me making up a story of my dreams can't come true, that doesn't make any sense, how is that even gonna happen? I had to be willing to let go of all the story and all the belief. And though I wanted to let go of the fear was still there. I just had to do it anyway, despite the fear, right? And so I'm inviting you to think about what stories, what beliefs, what is the story that is running your mind? What is the belief that you're carrying about you and your dreams? Because here's the thing, you are so worthy and deserving of whatever dream you have. Whatever dream is on your heart, it is a seed that was planted there by God. God, Allah, the universe, whatever speaks to you, right? Know that it was a seed that was given to you to plant, to grow, to nourish, so that way you can make an impact in the world. And how amazing is that? And maybe impact is not one of your dreams. Whatever your dream is, it matters. No matter how small you may think it is. Don't ever discredit whatever your goals or your dreams are. You all have a gift, and there are people that are waiting for you to show up to share that gift with the world, right? And so someone had to remind me of that before I started my YouTube channel. Before starting this channel, I was petrified at the thought of being on camera and sharing my story. But then I was reminded it's not about me or my fear. It really is about impacting, sharing my story with others who may have experienced something different and really being in contribution. It is my belief that we are here on the planet to serve one another, to be in contribution. So you get to go after your dreams. You get to go after those goals that you have on your heart. They matter, they're important, and someone's waiting for you to share that gift only you have to share. Remember that. So let's do a quick recap. Time. Where are you investing your time? What are you doing? Are you binge watching Netflix all day? Are you doing things that do not serve your goals, your dreams, what you say you want? Because here's the thing, you can say you want certain things in your life and you want certain dreams and you want to live a certain lifestyle. But what are you doing about it? What time are you investing in doing these things, right? Again, maybe you won't be able to play that game. What is it that you guys play now? I remember growing up on Game Gear. Yeah, don't make fun of me. Game Boy, Game Gear, and then Nintendo something. So whatever the games are that people play, maybe you play an hour, right? Maybe you don't watch Love and Hip Hop. Maybe you are taking time away from someone you probably don't even want to hang out with. Be mindful of where your time is going, where your energy is going, because that's going to fuel you. It's either going to propel you or it's going to hold you back. So be mindful of that, right? Money. Remember, the universe is abundant, right? You don't always have to know where money's going to come from or how you're going to be able to pay for something. Just got to set the intention that you're going to do X, Y, and Z and let the universe conspire in your favor to make it happen. You get to be in action around it, but trust that the universe is abundant and whatever money you need for whatever it is going to show up. And here's another thing. In my experience, I've learned whether it was coaching or my spiritual advisor or some type of program that I wanted to do and I didn't have the money, I asked, I made a request. I would go to the person and say, hey, you know what? I want to take this program. Can you work with me? Maybe a payment plan, or can you lower the price? And you know what? In my experience, most of the time, 98% of the time, people were like, yes, I'll do it. You know why? Because it was more important for them to receive the services that they knew would benefit me on my journey. And I do the same thing. I've had clients that could not afford to pay my fee, and I work with them anyway. I worked with them because I knew the benefits of what I was offering and how it would support them in going after their dreams and their goals. But you have to ask, and there's nothing wrong with asking. The worst a person is going to say is no. You'll survive. You'll be okay. Make the request. You never know what's possible unless you ask. What is that saying? A closed mouth never gets fed. I want you to get fed. So ask. So time, money, and getting out of your own way. What does that look like? Check in. The beliefs, the story, the excuses. Really get real with yourself and ask, well, what am I gaining from not going after my dreams and my goals? What am I gaining by making up these stories or excuses? What do you gain, right? Are you playing small? Do you not want to be held accountable for your dreams? Do you not want to put in the work? Because here's the thing. Yes, dreams are amazing, but it takes hard work and commitment. And check in with what you are committed to. Are you committed to the excuses and stories? Or are you committed to actually being in action and going after these goals and these dreams and living an amazing life that you are so worthy of? Think about that. And so my challenge to you this week is to really, really be honest with yourself. Get clear. Get a journal. Start writing out all the dreams that are on your heart. And then I want you to think about what's holding you back. What's really holding you back? What's the story? What's the belief? What's the excuse? And I want you to share. Share with me below, or feel free to share with me on Instagram. Make sure you guys are following me at Pamela J. Campbell on Instagram. Share with a friend and really get clear. Dig deep. Write your relationship with time. Write your relationship with money. Write your relationship with yourself in relationship to your dreams. And you never know. You may discover something you didn't even realize, which is why I love transformational work. But enough of that. I will see you guys next week. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I will see you soon. Bye, guys.